Hello there, my beautiful friend. Thanks for joining me today. We're going to get all up in these hips. I took it a little easy last time. I got us more stretchy in the hips than strengthening, but today we're going to be all about strengthening these hips. We're going to start in cobbler. We will need a block. It doesn't have to be a block. It could also be a book. To be real honest with you, it could also be like a can of food or your coffee cup. It could be anything that you just need to sit there and visualize you putting your foot over it. You don't have to have anything. Just be clear there. You just need you and yourself. A block would be helpful. There she is. We're going to start this in cobbler. If you want to use this block under your booty bones to lift you up, be my guest. We're going to bring the feet to touch here. We're just going to sit up nice and tall here, bringing the hands to the feet, maybe giving yourself a little foot massage. And let's go ahead and start butterflying those legs. Dropping in to the present moment. As always, during today's practice, there should be no shooting, stabbing, or sharp pains anywhere. A little level of discomfort is normal. However, we do not want to hurt ourselves. So we're going to pay attention. We're going to be mindful of the energy that we are creating and allowing in our space. Let's take a couple more rounds of breath here. Warming those hips up here. We're going to go ahead and send the right leg out. This left leg tucks in. Inhale those arms up. And exhale, we hinge at the hips to fold over this right leg. Flexing those toes back towards your face. 3 rounds of breath here. And slowly we walk back up. Bringing the right leg in, left leg out. Inhale the arms up. And hinging from the hips, we fold over this left leg. Beautiful. We're here for 3 rounds of breath. And slowly we walk up. We are going to come around into our all fours position. And once we get here, we're going to send that right leg out long. And let's pulse for 20 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So we're going to go over the rainbow with this leg. So we're going to tap it over here on the right side. And then we're going to bring it all the way up and around to tap over here on the left side. We're going to do this 10 times. So let's go ahead. Over for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful. Release back into our all fours position here. And kick that left foot out. And let's pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Beautiful. So we're going to do this other one. So we're going to go from the left to the right. And let's go. Up and over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. Back to our all fours. Let's shift those hips over towards the left, looking towards the right. Shift them towards the right, looking towards the left. I don't know about you, but my hips have already felt that. Let's go ahead and send our hips up and back. We're going to come into our first down dog. You can go and walk your feet out, pedaling your dog out, finding what feels good, maybe shifting the hips from side to side here. Beautiful. Inhale that right leg up, 3-leg dog. Step it in between the hands. Lower down that back knee. And you can rise up. Low lunge here, pressing into these hips. And let's bring the hands to the mat. Press back. Half splits. So we're going to try to have some fun here. We're just going to lift this right leg up as far as we can bring it. And release. Let's do it again. Bring it up. Release. Up. Release. Up. Release. One more time. Up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Come back into our low lunge. Hands can be down. Feeling into the hips here. Feels lovely. Hands plant. Step that right foot back. Inhale, left leg up. Roll it forward. Step it in between the hands. Lower that back knee. And allow an inhale to bring you up. Pushing into those hips. We just worked that right hip flexor. That's what we were doing. And this should feel really nice on that right hip flexor now. It's probably like, okay, yeah. As long as we're going to do this, we're okay. Hands to the mat. Push it back. Half splits. And we're going to try for this side. Now, you and I both know that our sides are totally different. If you had trouble lifting off on the right side, this left side might be a little harder for you. It's harder for me. So, be nice to self. Okay, so we lift, we release. Lift, release. Lift, release. Lift, release. One more, we're going to hold this one. So lift, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Whew, go ahead and come back into our low lunge. Hands plant here. Send that foot back. Downward facing dog. Take you a round of breath here. We're going to go and come up on the toes. We're going to hop, step, jump to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Lengthen that spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, we'll rise all the way up. Hands go up and overhead. Exhale them down through heart center. Spectacular, my friend. Inhale, the arms go down and come up. Slice through the sky. Half lift. Plant the hands. Step the feet back. Plank. If you want to do knees, chest, chin, be my guest. Otherwise, you can take your gaze forward. Push forward, lower down. Push up into our upward dog. And everybody meets. Down dog. We're just going to do 2 rounds of breath here. 2 rounds of breath. 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 2 ro Inhale. Right leg up, 3-leg dog. Bend that hip, open it up, and take some hip circles here. Take 3 going one way. And let's reverse that circle. If you want to make that harder, you can always straighten the leg and try that out. And we're going to take a big step forward in between the hands. When it feels good, we're going to rise up. High lunge. Hands go over head. Bend through that left knee. And we're going to take some pulses here. This left knee is not going to come to the mat, but that's just the general direction of where we're headed. You're going to have your hands on your hips, overhead, whatever feels good for you. And let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's hold it down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands plant, right foot steps back. Beautiful. We're just going to take 2 rounds of breath here. And when it feels good, that left leg sweeps up. 3-leg dog. Roll it forward, step it in between the hands. Allow the inhale to rise you up. High lunge. Beautiful. So, of course, same things on this side. So, bending through that right leg. And let's pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Frame that foot, step it back. Down dog. If you want to take child's pose, be my guest. We're just going to be here for a few rounds of breath. If you want more, you could always come into dolphin. Just finding what feels good, listening to our bodies. We're going to take a big step forward with this right leg, and then we're going to pivot the feet towards the front of the mat. Wide-legged fold. We're just going to ragdoll for a second. If you want to sway left to right, be my guest. One more round of breath here. And we're going to turn towards that right foot, pivot on it. And we're going to come in for a low lunge. And we're going to come back around Skandasana. So we're going to do this a few times each side. So go ahead. We've done right side lunge. Now we're in right side Skandasana. We're going to venture over left side Skandasana. Left side, low lunge. Beautiful. Come back around. Left side Skandasana. Shift over. Right side. Low lunge. And back. Skandasana. Shift it over. Low lunge. Breathe. And back to Skandasana. Back to right side. Low lunge. Just getting that stretchy work going on. Back to Skandasana. Back to the left side. Low lunge. Skandasana. over to the right, low lunge. We'll do one more each way. And Sandasana, back to the left, low lunge. Beautiful. On an inhale, we come back into that wide-legged fold. Beautiful job. Inhale, half lift, and we hinge. Two rounds of breath. And on an inhale, we'll come all the way up, turning those feet to the outside edges of our mat here. We're going to breathe for just a second. And we're going to come in for our goddess. I got a sore with leg day last time with goddess, so we're going to see what we can do here. We're going to bring the hands behind the head. We're just going to reach down, touching these knees to the elbows, or touching the elbows to the knees. We're going to try for 20 times. That'll be 10 times each side. If you don't get your elbow to your knee, it's not a big deal. It's just a general direction. Let's go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, you got this, 19, 20, hands to the legs. Just press on those knees and those those thighs to open it up. So this next one's going to challenge hip mobility. These next couple ones are probably going to challenge hip mobility. That's okay. If you want to keep your hands up, you can. Otherwise, you can bring them in front of you. Right knee to the mat. Okay. Back up. Left side. Back up. Okay, let's do that. Just 10 times. Right knee down for 1. Left knee 2. Right knee 3. Left knee 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Whew. Yogi squat. Let these elbows push against those knees. Breathing. Allowing that breath to move through you here. Just growing nice and tall through the spine. We're not done. We're going to come back into our goddess. And we're going to come from goddess to lizard. So if you're one of those that likes to be on your mat and you don't like to go off of it, it's going to be hard. But we're going to go ahead and come back up. Come back into our goddess. I'm going to do it this way to show. Okay. And we're going to bring the hands down to the mat again. And we're going to step this left foot back, and we're in lizard. We're doing this 10 times. So here's 1, back up, right foot, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very nice. Coming back in that yogi squat. If you want, you can take this block. Give your hips a little bit of a break. Oh, my hips are feeling it. I hope your hips are feeling it as well. I got one more on the lineup here. I think we got this. It's another one for mobility testing. So, not really mobility testing, it's mobility work. We're going to be in the yogi squat without the help of the block like I have now. And we're going to bring the knees to touch the mat. If yogi squat is just not fun for you, you can do those goddess back to lizards again, working the same muscles there. Or you can come into goddess and bring in the knees towards the mat like we've done. That would be a great option if yogi squat is just not fun for you at all. I understand. Now, if you're finding ease right here with the block, then you could try it just like this. If your feet are on the mat and you're like, I feel like I could move a little bit here, you can. It's not going to hurt anything. We're bringing the knees to the mat. We're going to alternate them 10 times. I think I've given us enough talk time to where we got our breath back. So you can bring your hands to heart center, or they can be up and overhead, whatever you prefer. And here we go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sit back on that booty. We're going to need the block this time. We can go and just put it right here on the right side. We have options. So the most accessible option is going to be to bring this left foot in. Okay, you could also send the left foot out and try this. This is going to be way more challenging than having the foot in. I'm not there yet, but if you're there, way to go. We're working on it. We're going to get there one day. So we're going to bring this leg over this block, back and forth. Yep, 10 times. If you need to have your hands on the mat, you're finding whatever you can to get that foot over. Okay, pointed or flexed toes. Doesn't matter, always find pointed feet to make this easier. And let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. Get your positioning right here. And let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, we're going to do that again. I didn't want to make you do 20 on each side, so I figured I'd let the burn kind of get evened out here. This is our last time, though. Point that right toe, and let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. Yep, one more time. Left side. My legs and hips, my hips are 100% feeling this. Okay, let's get ready to go on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful job, my yogis. Rocking and rolling time. Giving that spine a nice little massage. A little bitty plow position should feel nice through the lower body. And we're coming in for our scissor legs. I did not forget. So you can bring your hands wherever you want. You can have them behind your head. You can have them tucked under your booty. And to make it a little more challenging, you can go ahead and get into an active position. Legs up. And let's go. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Hug those knees in. Biggest hug you've given yourself all day. Maybe taking that rock from side to side. If happy baby's calling your name, go for it. Otherwise, they're just going to grab these knees and take some circles going one way. These hips should feel nice and strengthened. Let's reverse that circle, go the other way. Beautiful job, my guys. Beautiful, beautiful job. We're going to take a mini Shavasana. If you want to bring your legs into cobbler, be my guest. Right hand to the heart, left hand to the belly. You've worked up some beautiful energy. Let's let the body absorb it now. Let's let it take notice of all the positivity and joy radiating through us right now. You can stay here as long as you want. Otherwise, we're going to take a big full body stretch here. And we'll roll into a fetal position before we meet in our comfy seat. Taking your time, like I said, if Shavasana is where you want to stay, you can stay there. No rush. We've done so much good work. Thank you for sharing this time and space and energy with me. Namaste. Sending a big thank you to all the yoga teachers that have gone before me, that have paved this way for me to be able to share this with you guys. Please do comment and let me know how you liked this and what your favorite hip strengthening exercise is. Thank you, and I look forward to seeing you back on the mat tomorrow.